can out of the picture. What's going on, everybody? I have to wait for a few people to turn up here. YouTube's not popular, clearly. I'm getting nothing here. I wait for one person, I'll just go off. Hello! First person YouTube. It'll be you, just popping up there. Just not that many people on YouTube Live.
Isaac.
I don't know where you see a YouTube Live, do you?
No.
Oh, look, we got 3 people. Hello, everybody. Catch us. How's it going? What's going on?
I'm done.
Yeah. See you later. We're going. No, I'll just keep doing a bit of a merch drop here tonight, guys. I haven't done a YouTube Live before, so it's all a bit of a new experience. Thanks for tuning in. We're doing a bit of a merch drop. We've got black hoodies and grey hoodies for $60 at the moment. Narrain Grain website. Type Narrain Grain into Google and you'll find them all there. $60 if you use the discount code BLACK with a capital B. New black hoodies, black on black hoodies, and the grey hoodies we've had forever. Plus all the flags. We've got nice polyester flags here. They're $60 at the moment. Trying to get rid of some of them. We've got beanies, hats, hat. They're the hats we've got at the moment. We've got some more hats coming. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Generally, I've done lives on TikTok, and we just did one on Facebook for the first time. Generally, we do lives, do a question and answer based thing. You get a question about farming, you ask it, and I'll answer it. Anyone who's interested. If not, tell us where you're from, tell us what you're up to tonight, and I'll just run into a little bit what we've been doing for the last week, and I'll go into what we're doing for the next week as well. So, at the moment, we are in the middle of seeding here in southern New South Wales in Australia, and we are putting in barley into the ground. We've pretty much almost finished our canola. It was supposed to rain yesterday and it didn't, so we've been going hell for leather on this barley and really getting nowhere with it. Sorry, Flash Camera, just look at your question there. We are from Australia, so southern New South Wales in Australia. We run about 7,000 hectares here in Australia, and we grow canola, barley, wheat. So yeah, any farming questions you've got, hit us up. Oh, and corn, yeah, sorry. Wife here, she's here dealing with some of the merchandise here. If you're interested in some Narrain Grain merch, hit us up. Google Narrain Grain, you'll find it. Yeah, anyway, you got any questions, hit us up. Anything about Australia, anything, tell us where you're from. Let's have a chat. Bit of a new thing, the YouTube Live. We usually do TikTok Lives, and usually I just did the first Facebook Live, so that was a bit different. We're just giving these other ones a bit of a go. So, I've got a few questions here. Sowing Planet Barley again? Yes, we are. Land Life, yeah, for sure. I've actually got Neo in the box at the moment. We're going to give the Neo a go. Planet has been our favourite for a long time now, so yeah, we will be doing the Planet as the majority of our barley again this year. What is the difference between Donald Trump and Joe Biden? Well, they're different people for a start. The cigarettes cheap there, mate. No, they are not cheap. What's the price of cigarettes at the moment, Sam? They're going to be like $60 for 25 or 35. They are ridiculously expensive in Australia. I gave up smoking, 3 years ago now? And, yeah, geez, it was hard. It was hard work at the end. What else do you pull when you're sitting and harvesting? So, at the moment, I'll get up at 4 or go to work at 4. I'm usually at work by 4. I'll do generally through to about 4 in the arvo, but my other bloke starts at about 10 and he'll sort of start at about 2 in the arvo. So there's a bit of overlap there. We generally do 18 hours at the moment. We will go to 24 if it rains, but it hasn't rained here for a month now. So yeah, we're a little bit we're a little bit lacking on rain, so we're just not going that hard. Harvest time generally work from 8 till 10, and just pull it. Generally just unless there's rain coming, we'll go a bit harder. Yeah. Sorry, my wife's just answering in the background here for those who can't hear her. One of them has a tune to save their lives. Not sure what that means. You watch Tom's Brook Farms? Yeah, I do watch Tom's Brook Farms a little bit. I will admit I'm not that much of a YouTube watcher, a dude. I watch him from time to time. I've seen he had the big C to come there that other day. I was watching that, but yeah, I don't sit down and watch a whole bunch of them, which is crazy. I do like I like the American ones a bit more. I like the Mike Mitchell, Larson Farms. I got a comment from Chet Larson on Facebook the other day. I was pretty bloody stoked about that. It was the most mundane shit anyway, but anyway, but it was cool to get a comment from him. A little bit of a nod. There we go. Shit too. You got no rain down there. Where are you from, Finn? There's so many Finns I know. You know the Finn from Daysdale, eh? Yeah. Does it flood there often? Yes, it does flood here. About 1 in every 10 years, it will flood horrendously. If you're interested, go and have a look at. Don't have that on it. Probably the best place to find it would be on TikTok if you're over there. You'll see there was a post probably about 20 reels ago that was basically a drone footage of my brother's house in the flood, and it was completely surrounded by it. So it's pretty wild. But it does flood here. Yes, we have a creek that's not far away, and it tends to flood. And a good little amount in there, 34. That's pretty good. What do we get? Over the sign Larson Farms. That's cool. Where did you get that from, Ethan? That's awesome. From Dubbo, mate. Had 40 mils. Oh, look, Dubbo had 40 mils. What if Trangie got anything? And my wife here, she's from Trangie only just down the road.
Tragedy.
The old Tragedy, yeah, that's the one. So we know the Dubbo area pretty well. Yeah. Anyway, anyone who's just signed in, sorry if I'm repeating it for anyone. We just dropped these black hoodies. They're $60 with the discount code BLACK, capital B, black. Yep. And that will give you $60 for a hoodie. If you can find a $60 hoodie from someone like me, you're doing pretty well because it's pretty cheap. And I've also got the Narrain Grain flags for $60 as well. Grab one because they won't last. We've already sold one tonight. I'm just predicting we're going to sell them all. Sam's sniggering here because we've only sold one in the whole time that I've had these damn flags. They are very hard to sell. Waste of money, she says. Maybe for some people, not for me. I like putting them on my machinery. I got the beanies, I'll get it right. And the 3 hats I've got, this is a corn hat. So we got corn, picture of the corn planter, a couple of the sayings. How's your girth? That's always nice to know for your corn cobs. Narrain Contracting and you on Channel Cob. We got the, what do we got here? The trucking cap with our A-double setup on it and K200. We got runs on farm fuel. Well, that's what they reckon anyway. Doesn't actually, but that's what they reckon. Just water level, thanks mate. And 100-ton club member. That's on a B-double for those playing at home. If you can beat that, you're doing well. And we got the laser bucket hat. So it's Johnny with a 18-foot collar and Miller bucket edition, and on the back we got digging holes, kicking goals, full till or no deal, and flattening the world. That's what we're all trying to do with our laser buckets. But yeah, anyone wants some merchandise, punch Narrain Grain into Google. I think we have the link on YouTube as well, so you should be able to find it there. Mates who are friends with them on Insta and went to their farm. What was the question I asked you? I can't remember now. Oh, yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, the signed Larsons. Oh, that's cool. They, I don't know, do they do like tours or whatever over there a bit. I'm not sure. We're half thinking about doing a few tours around the farm here when we get a little bit bigger. No one would want to come now, but in the future we might do a few guided tours and whatever. They're going to be a good idea. Just talking to Sammy.
I'm not going to be there.
Sam's going to do the tours. That's her thing.
Luckily we got a bus.
6 meals in 3 months here in Adelaide. Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Stuck them all in the key.
Is farming generate a living wage? Sort of. When you're not going backwards, you're going forwards. If you can't live off farming, you probably you'll be struggling a little bit with the farm itself. So it's pretty hard.
Doing it right.
Now my mates are farmers go. I in contact. Yeah, right. Makes sense. Yeah, very good. We got a fair few on here, up to 40, that's not bad. We had we had 40 on TikTok, but to be honest with you, I do a lot of TikTok live, so to see 40 on here, we might have to make this a common thing. Particularly when we do, I can't do any TikToks from inside the tractor cab or any of that, so if you're interested in that, chuck it in the comments and we'll figure it out. See Anderson, A&E, new subscriber from Esperance W8. Thanks, man. Yeah, we're loving it. This YouTube's a bit of a new thing for us, but I'm really enjoying it. We haven't been doing it for that long, so yeah, I am really enjoying the YouTube. I think we're going to push more towards the YouTube platform in the future because it's been very good for us. Yeah. My farm's in Central Box. Central Box? We got 36 mil around. What the fuck is this? You're talking about Central Vic. Yeah, makes sense. I was thinking Central West. No. Central Vic, yeah, okay. Just looking at our mates' comments there. Central Vic, where in Central Vic are you talking, Ethan? Just out of curiosity. I know Vic pretty well. We're only just above Yarrawonga. Get that bloody light out of the picture there. Are you a victim of price gouging? Anyway, I think we're probably the most price gouged set of humans in existence, if I'm being quite honest. Yeah, farming's just flat out price gouging from start to finish. What's the old saying? What's the old saying? The farmers sell everything cost. Oh, I can't fucking remember what it is. Something retail and something cost. Anyway. We generally get shafted every which way you can think of. West of Bendigo near Bridgewater. Oh, yeah. So we cart a fair bit of barley wheat into Wellsford at the mill there, so not too far away. Yeah, that's one. Self-cost buy for retail, that's right. Yeah, that's the one I was looking for. Doing a life in the paddock could be good. Could ask to explain certain things more. We have Christian. Yep, sounds good to me, man. Boy. Yeah, no, we can do some of those, seeding and harvest. The young fella's just come in here screaming his lungs out. Yeah, so we'll try and do a couple of those in the future, I reckon. Anyway, we're interesting to see so many people jump on. We're only a little YouTube, so it's I'm surprised there's so many people coming on here. But thanks for tuning in. And yeah, cheers for that. But yeah, anyone looking for merch, again, I'm going to go through it again. Sorry for those who keep watching, but just here doing the merch drop, so that's why I'm doing $60. Use the discount code, not discount count. I've stuffed that up about 7 times trying to make my video. Discount code black with a capital B. You will get $60 for those hoodies, $60 for the flags, and the hats are $35 each. And the beanie is $30, I think. $30, so that's what you get. Anyway, yeah, thanks for tuning in. Got any questions, hit us up. We've been doing a bit of corn lately. You'll see a video on corn probably Wednesday, I think. I've got it pretty much half edited up at the moment. So if you're interested in that, yeah, you can you'll probably see some of that on Wednesday. Don't know what's coming up for the next Sunday. I have to find something to take a shoot off. What do you think about this one? I'm going to ask you, Landlife. What do you think about a day in the life of a manager? Not a manager, just of a farmer. Day in the life of a farmer. Do my day from the time I start in the morning all the way through to the end of the night, and I'll just chop it up as best I can. Tom Knight, I'm just reading your one there. Trying to think, Tom. Yeah, you recognise your name from Instagram, I think. Facebook, one of the two. Yeah, so if anyone's interested in that, sorry I'm getting sidetracked here, a YouTube of day in the life of a farmer, then hit us up. I might do that next. Something different.
They're all ready to go. They're all done.
That's all our orders for tonight. Not a bad run so far. If you're looking for an order, chuck them up. And just go back to my comments here. Does drought affect you much? Yeah, it's pretty bad. Yeah, it can certainly wreak havoc with us. The dry spell at the moment's wreaking enough havoc, to be honest. Got any hats of the 9950 on it need a new work hat? We do. I've ordered them. I haven't got them, sorry, Tom. We will work towards getting some of those back. I've got about 3 different ones I need to reorder, and I'm going to order about 2 more new ones. Just need to get some cash back in the bank, and then we can order some new stuff. Just eyeing off some t-shirts coming soon too. But yeah, Tom, if you're looking for another hat, we've got the corn hat, the tracking hat, and the laser bucket hat. If you're interested. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys. If you got any more questions, just chuck them up. Just as I said before, it's been interesting to see how much response we can get out of YouTube, considering we're only a little channel so far. If you're liking the YouTube, make sure you please like and subscribe. Like all the videos and whatever, because it really helps me get the algorithm out and whatnot. So, yeah. I might do some more of this streaming and whatever as we go along. But, yeah, as I said, we're only young. Only a new channel, just getting going. A lot of big plans for the YouTube. I think, as I said before, we're going to move towards this channel a bit more because it's proven to be quite good so far. So, no issues there. If no one's got any more questions, I might head out, guys. It'll be up at 6 o'clock in the morning, or maybe even a bit earlier, to get back out on the cedar and get it rolling again. So, if there's any more questions, chuck them up in the next 30 seconds and I'll attempt to answer them. Otherwise, I might head out. There's a ball going on, so I can wear it to work. I met you the other week at work. When? What were you doing? Tom Knight. I'm trying to bloody think. That doesn't surprise me, but yeah, I didn't realise that. What were you with? Who you work for? I'm getting confused here. Tom Knight. Tom. I'm trying to bloody think who you come in with. Who you come in with. Anyway, that's right. Good to meet you. Clearly I remember. I probably met you, but just didn't recognise the last name. On the Atomic. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, okay. Yep, makes sense. Yeah, right. Very good. No, I thought I recognised the name, but yeah, it took me. I didn't know what your last name was, but that makes sense. Still got a few rolling out there, Tom. There's bloody, geez, these bloody 9,000 series carts are getting bloody popular. Every man and his dog seems to have one at the moment. They seem to be the pick, not just in Australia, but across the world at the moment. So that's good for Borgo. Yeah, there you go. And I'm still half thinking about that 100-foot Borgo cedar. That could be interesting. Very interesting. We need to see one. They should just import one for next season. Just take it around to all these bloody big farmers with big acres and just put it in a paddock, set it up with a tractor and a bloody big, when the 1300 cart, just let it eat. You'll sell a bloody batch of them, I reckon. 100 foot's bloody monstrous. It looks so good. So I keep watching YouTubes on it because I'm half tempted to do it, but yeah, I don't think I can. Don't think I'm going to make it work, unfortunately. Maybe. Bring us out a demo. Anyway, guys, anyone else got any more questions? Otherwise, I'm going to head out. I'll do one more plug in the merchandise here. Got the grey hoodies, black hoodies, $60 if you use the discount code BLACK with a capital B. The flags here are $60 as well. The beanies and the 3 caps are $30 and $35. Anyone interested in buying them, Narrain Grain on Google, or follow the link in my description and you'll find them there. Anyway, if there's no more questions, guys, I might head out and I might see you all next week, eh? Yeah. Let's go. Plenty of the 9650 carts out there that fold up narrow. Yeah, they'll be interested. Yeah. That's I think it's 7plex, I think, is 100 foot. It's a monster. 100 foot is fucking huge. There's a few big cedars in Australia, but that's 100 foot would be the titties. Plenty interested in the 80 foot when they come out. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, they got a nice narrow fold up. Was what I really liked about it. It's like 7.5 meters. Like, it's not narrow by any stretch of the imagination, but yeah, I think it was like 7.5 meters for 100 foot. That's bloody awesome. They fold up cramped. It looks cramped. Those lines and they look flat on it. But hey, if it works, who cares? All right, I might leave you with it. Thanks for tuning in, Tom. Very long. Nah, I think you're thinking, Land Life, of the old one, that one that folds up. If I can do this with one hand, folds up like this in the back. That's the old style one. They've released one that they've released one that folds up like a W7plex. It's impressive. Go on YouTube it. They're bloody cool as. Yeah. The old one was very long, I will admit that there. But I didn't even actually realise they brought any of them, Tom, to be honest with you. They were a buddy. I was sort of half looking at them. I think they had one at Henty there one year, did they? And they were folding it up and unfolding it in the side or something. That's what I heard. I never actually saw it, but I was interested in it because 100 foot's 100 foot, you know. But I don't know. If I might have too many trees for a bloody 100 foot cedar, but anyway. It's always nice to dream about. I think I figured out it's worth about 30 hectares an hour, which is pretty good going. I think the 80 foot NDF cedars are doing about that 30, so, you know, it's up there with them. But, yeah, that's a disc, and they've only got, well, the 80 footers, I think they only go down to 13 1/3 inch spacing, so I think the 100 footer goes down to 9 or 10 inch, I think, spacing, which that's going to require a big tractor on the front. You're looking at a 9RX, I think, really. If you haven't got colders, if you got the mid-row banders on, you'd want everybody a bit of horsepower you get, but the 100 footers, just straight tines, maybe you get away with a bit less, but yeah, I think you'd want all the horsepower you could get, particularly with a big cart behind it. But yeah, very interesting. Interesting times for cedars. They're always changing. Yeah. Yeah, so don't think they're bringing them in anymore. The new ones, I think, around the 10 and 12 inch spacing. Yeah, makes sense. I think you'd have a lot of success selling the 12 inch spacing ones over here, because if you're getting a 100 foot cedar, you're out in the sticks. You may as well buy a 100 foot and be done with it. And if you're out that far, you're probably looking for 12 or 15 inch spacing anyway. Yeah. Anyway, I might leave you with it, guys. I will see you all next week. Might do another one next Sunday night. I might do a couple from the cedar. I'll see you when I see you. All right, thanks for tuning in. Cheers.